Kingman School, located in the Northside community of Peoria, Illinois, has been an institution of learning for elementary school children. The goal to educate and enhance will not be lost as we prayerfully take the building and the neighborhood to the next level. With a new vision comes a new name. We are proud to announce that the new name for the property formerly known as Kingman School will now be known as the Nannie M Johnson Community Center. Nannie M Johnson lived a life of love and service to please God, love her children, and help others. She passed that quality and character in heart to her children. And here are some qualities that define both her and the legacy that we envision in the community center.
Faithful. When I say faithful, in the midst of her sickness, she was faithful. I remember her going to church, pain racking her body, but she pressed. She was faithful when it came to God's house. She was faithful when it came to being a servant of God. She was faithful.
My mom was a caring person. You know, there's a lot of moms out there just doing their thing. My mom was there for us, there for the church. You know, it was all about church. I used to be a paper boy, and on a Sunday I would stay out late trying to keep from going to church for Sunday school. And when I got home, she'd be waiting. You going to church. So I was glad that she instilled the church in all of us to carry on. I went to church. I was even in the choir, believe it or not. So everybody got to be good and caring. My mama made us go to church, and, you know, and God was her king.
Prayer warrior. She was faithful as far as taking us to church on those Monday nights. And I would just see her like crying out, and what an example she was, and whoever knew down the road that would be one of my passions, is just to be a prayer warrior, to intercede, and just have a heart for God's people.
My mother was an encourager to me. There was a situation that had took place in the midst of her sickness, and I wanted to do my thing, but she told me to do the complete opposite, which was the right thing.
Giving. She was a giving person. She was always reaching out to others and putting herself last.
Nurturing. She was very nurturing in the physical, spiritual sense. She was nurturing to everyone that she made contact with. And when I say nurturing, she was also a woman that gave solutions, you know, in a positive way. She was just nurturing.
And what will that legacy mean for generations to come?
Because they didn't know my mom, you know, they didn't know their grandmother. For them to go to this center and see everything and how it's helping this one and helping that one. So it's going to be an example for them to let them know, wow, my grandma was like that. For them to be like, okay, she was awesome. She was like, well, when they grow up now, it's kind of like, I want to pattern myself after grandma. Mm-hmm. And if this center is what she was all about, helping people, then that's what I want to do.
The Nannie M Johnson Community Center. Let's build and serve together.